Namaskaram and a very, very good evening to all of you here. We gather here tonight to celebrate a milestone that is truly remarkable. The 25th anniversary of the Samudhaaya Foundation. 25 years ago, a vision was born, a dream ignited, and a commitment made to serve our community. Today, we stand witness to the fruition of that vision, a testament to the dedication, hard work, and unwavering spirit of our foundation. On behalf of the foundation, I'm happy to extend a heartfelt invitation to each and every one of you to join us in celebrating this momentous occasion. I'm Deepika Vardarajan, and it is truly a privilege to welcome you all to the 25th anniversary celebrations of the Samudhaaya Foundation titled Mudita. The evening has a lot in store, and let us begin now with an invocation by Palliative Shreya.
Sharade Karunanidhe Sakalanavamba Sada Janan Sharade Karunanidhe Sakalanavamba Sada Janan चारणादिमगीत वैभव पूरिताखिलधिक्तते शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् चारणादिमगीत वैभव पूरिताखिलधिक्तते शारदे करुणानिधे भर्मभूषण भूषिते वररत्नमौळि विराजिते भर्मभूषण भूषिते वररत्नमौळि विराजिते शर्मदायिनि कर्ममोचनि निर्मलं कुरु मानसं शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् चारणादिमगीत वैभवपूरिताखिलधिक्तते शारदे करुणानिधे हस्तसन्धृत पुस्तकाक्षपटी सुधा घटमुद्रिके हस्तसन्धृत पुस्तकाक्षपटी सुधा घटमुद्रिके कस्तवास्तिः वर्णने चतुरो नरखचरोऽथवा शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् चारणादिमगीत वैभव पूरिताखिलधिक्तते शारदे करुणानिधे
Thank you, Shreya. May I now invite our founder and managing trustee, Dr. Sudha Ragunathan, to escort our chief guest for the evening, Srimati Mallika Srinivasan, Chairman TAFE, onto the stage. I request Mr. R. Sundar, Trustee Samudhaaya Foundation, to kindly join them on stage. As an auspicious start to this beautiful evening, I invite our esteemed founder, Dr. Sudha Ragunathan, and our distinguished chief guest, Srimati Mallika Srinivasan, to light the Kutuvilakku. I also request Ms. Usha Dinesh, Ms. Gomati Balu, and Ms. Jayanti Tangabalan to join them in lighting the lamp. Over the past quarter century, Samudhaaya Foundation has touched many lives, making a tangible difference in our community. Identifying the deserving causes, funding, and watching them blossom has indeed been so satisfying. Samudhaaya Foundation has partnered with close to 50 projects in these 25 long years. I think the foundation definitely deserves a much more louder applause. And on that note, I now invite Dr. Sudha Ragunathan, founder and managing trustee of Samudhaaya Foundation, to deliver the welcome address.
Vanakkam, Namaskaram, good evening, and Suswagatam. Distinguished Chief Guest, Srimati Mallika Srinivasan, esteemed colleagues, trustees of Samudhaaya Foundation, the past and present beneficiaries of Samudhaaya Foundation, friends from the media, artists, distinguished personalities in the audience, the Madapushi family, Rasikas, and well-wishers. It is with immense pride and gratitude that I stand before you today as we celebrate 25 years of the Samudhaaya Foundation. A quarter century dedicated to uplifting lives, empowering communities, and creating lasting change. This journey of 25 years has been one of commitment, boundless compassion, and a vision to serve those in need. When we first began, back in 1999, we had a simple yet very powerful belief that together we could make a difference. The name Samudaya itself signifies community, collective growth, and shared responsibility. Over the years, we have embodied that spirit in every single project, every initiative, and every life that we have touched. We set out to address the challenges of social welfare, education, and health. And along the way, we learned that the most profound changes come from collaboration, from listening to the people we serve, and from never losing sight of our mission. Today, as we reflect on that journey of 25 years, I'm reminded of the countless individuals who have walked this path with us. From our dedicated team members to our generous donors, to the communities that have trusted us, every single one of you has played a pivotal role in bringing Samudhaya's vision to life. This milestone is as much yours as it is ours. Looking back, we see not only the impact we have made, but also the challenges that we have overcome. We have seen families rise out of poverty, children gaining access to education, and communities gaining hope where there was once despair. These are not just numbers nor statistics. They are real stories of transformation. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. From the soul quote of Helen Keller, for me, Samudhaya is an emotional journey, and I've experienced it during the numerous interactions that I have had with the residents and heads of the many organizations that we have been able to support. I welcome Srimati Mallika Srinivasan, Chairman and Managing Director, TAFE, who so kindly consented to be the chief guest over just one call. India's daughter, yes, Indira's daughter, a shining jewel amongst women entrepreneurs, a thought leader, strategist, and philanthropist, Mallika is deeply committed to driving progress in the agriculture industry, education, and healthcare in India. A true visionary, she's recognized for entrepreneurship, commitment to excellence, and contribution to Indian agriculture machinery business and academia with groundbreaking contributions to the industry. I really could not have thought of a more befitting guest for this occasion, 25 of Samudhaya, as Mallika has experienced joy in both performing outstandingly in her business and also in giving back to society. She would definitely understand the emotions flowing high on this special evening of Mudita, which means finding joy in the well-being of others. A brief, should I say, introduction? She really doesn't need an introduction, but some of us need to know more about just what we know peripherally. Mallika is at the helm of TAFE, the second largest tractor manufacturer, and serves on the board of AGCO Corporation USA, a Fortune 500 company representing TAFE as the single largest shareholder. Additionally, she holds the esteemed position of chairperson of the Public Enterprises Selection Board, PESB, Government of India. She has and continues to be a member and serve on many eminent boards, giving her invaluable contribution to nation building. Mallika has been honored with several prestigious awards, underscoring her outstanding achievements, including the Global Corporate Leadership Award 2021 by the US India Business Council, US IBC, Businesswoman of the Year Award at ET Prime Women Leadership Awards 2020, and many more. She has been recognized and featured consistently in the Fortune India list of most powerful women in business. BBC 100 Women 2016 list. She was also named the Woman Leader of the Year by Forbes India and recognized by Forbes Asia as one of the top 50 Asian power business women. Honorary doctorates have been conferred on her by the Tamil Nadu Agricultural University in 2017 in recognition of her contribution to global agriculture, missionary business, and academia. The Government of India conferred on her the prestigious Padma Shri Award for her contribution to trade and industry in 2014. I am grateful to you, Mallika, for being here and embellishing this evening with your eminent and graceful presence. My trustees, what can I say about them? They have stood by me and allowed Samudhaaya Foundation to come thus far. They have been with me in all the choices I have made in the area of funding and supporting. They believed as much as I did that our contributions would make a big difference wherever we touched lives. That kind of space, to operate in that kind of space, empowered me even more to continue this mission in solidarity. A quick recap of our journey, which you might have watched on the audio visual as well. This could be slightly long. I'll try to keep it as short as possible, but I believe that Samudhaaya Foundation's journey needs to be traced, at least skeletally. We launched Samudhaaya Foundation on 19th July 1999. It was a time when there was so much news about the Kargil war, about families who had lost their loved ones, some newlyweds having lost their spouses, and many children who lost their fathers. I was deeply moved and desired to do something for the families who had lost their loved ones. That was when Samudhaaya Foundation was launched. The foundation, now in its 25th year of operation, has disbursed funds of over rupees 6 crores so far for varied causes such as pediatric cancer care, pediatric heart surgeries, for children with cognitive deficits, speech and hearing impaired children, children who were abused, and also towards palliative care. While these were all medical aids, treatment and support with equipment, Samudhaaya Foundation has also had the opportunity of supporting other causes. Many institutions were given funding to upgrade their infrastructure. Aid was also given to families affected by natural disasters, floods, earthquakes, and landslides. Exposure to culture in certain vulnerable areas have also been a part of our mission. Post our very first donation to the then Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Dr. Kalaignar M. Karunanidhi, our initial years saw the impromptu donations made towards natural calamities that struck several parts of the country, the earthquake at Gujarat and the cyclone at Orissa. Subsequently, I looked for causes where those living, varvadaram அப்படினு சொல்லுவோம், the everyday life was a challenge. And that is how we chanced upon the banyan. My discussions with Vandana and Vaishnavi opened up a different world, and I could see the great work they were doing for the mentally challenged, destitute women. That was way back in 2001, and they still continue their good work. The dreaded disease of cancer plaguing children tore my heart at the Adyar Cancer Institute when Dr. Shanta explained to me that they needed much support. Samudhaaya Foundation found its next halt. Seeking to support healthcare opened up more doors, and I was told there was a host of underprivileged children at the Sri Ramachandra Hospital who had severe cognitive defects in the heart. We stepped in to contribute to the enabling of 100 heart surgeries in 2008. Former Governor of Maharashtra, Padma Vibhushan awardee, Sri S.M. Krishnaji, was our chief guest who blessed the project, blessed us and the children. This was when we realized that the blessings and wishes of our chief guest brought in the motivational factor and spurred us to do even better. Post these two interventions with children, we felt there is a lot to be done in this area, catching them young and giving them a better quality of life. Sri Ayyappan Subramaniam's Sri Arunodayam is a home for mentally challenged, destitute children. He refers to the children not as disabled, but differently abled. That I call as inclusivity. And it set us all thinking even more about how important our generosity and support is to this segment of society. 2010 was Clark School for the Hearing and Speech Impaired Children. After that, we met Vidya Reddy of Tulir, who did some phenomenal work in an area that was considered a taboo and never spoken about, sexual abuse. We were very impressed by her fierce demeanor and the very passionate way she spoke about the tribulations that the victims undergo and the trauma that they take so much time to come out of. We funded Tulir for running expenses for counseling and support. Dean Foundation by Deepa Muthaiya was another daring endeavor where we found that Deepa was doing great work, addressing a cause that most people would dare not take up, simply because of the magnitude of work and energy required in keeping the momentum going and sustaining it. Dean Foundation offers comfort, support, and pain relief to those in their final stages of life, ensuring that they experience dignity and peace. We had Sri Gopalakrishna Gandhi, former governor of West Bengal, and the late Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, father of Green Revolution, as chief guests to bless us during that occasion. In 2011, once again we were drawn to children, this time with Dr. Julius Scott of Sri Ramachandra Hospital, who was doing some selfless work for cancer care for children from lesser financial backgrounds. We supported the surgeries, post-surgical care, and treatment. So too, Premavasam gave us another opportunity to support them. And who was the chief guest when we had these events happening? It was none other than the former President of India, the late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, in 2011. His words of advice and wisdom and his kindness when he knew that I was taking music to the corporation schools was so heartwarming and motivating. As I got more and more exposed to the needs of children, in 2014, we came upon Sri Sharada Shakti Peetham, which was doing greater service in educating lesser fortunate girl children. Samudhaaya Foundation aided this institution for an infrastructural upgrade. Then was Sukriti Foundation, managed by Soumya Simhan, who does great work in providing mobility aids to those whose limbs were affected. Samudaya pitched in to provide walkers, prosthetic limbs, calipers, and crutches. The chief guest for that event in 2014 was Mahatriya Ra, spiritualist, thought leader, and diviner of infantism. We were all blessed to be in his presence, and his motivational words invigorated us to pledge support. 2014, we made a huge donation to CanCare to support cancer patients, which was organized by Mallika Srinivasan, Managing Director of Sriram Life Insurance Company. 2015, we once again concentrated on the girl child We aided Vela Special School in Virupuram that provided total rehabilitation to the underprivileged, handicapped, mentally challenged, speech and hearing impaired children. The funding was for the construction of a dining hall. In 2017, we heard that Dr. Vishwanathan was doing great work for muscular dystrophy in children, and we approached him. We had the opportunity for funding for purchase of special and motorized wheelchairs and for non-invasive BiPAP ventilators for the children. In the same year, we ventured into a new territory. My annual visits to the Tyagaraja Aradhana in Tanjavur made me ponder on the ponds there. I was of the strong conviction that music can not only heal the mind and body, but play a major role in bringing awareness in safeguarding our losing treasures, the environment. With climate change, manipulation of natural resources, disrespect for the environment, and lack of channelizing energies to safeguard the water bodies, we are well moving into an age of complete water starvation. The state of Tamil Nadu in specific, which nurtures Carnatic music and produced some of the greatest legends, is afflicted by dwindling water bodies. A lot of them around Tanjavur area had gone dry or completely obliterated with mindless dumping of waste. We reached out to Arun Krishnamurthy, the green man who has been doing great work on restoration of water bodies, titled as Project Amritavarshini, after the name of the raga that is well known to bring rains when sung. We restored 3 ponds in the Tanjavur belt. The chief guest and guest of honor for this event was the then Governor C.H. Vidyasagar Rao and Sri S. Gurumurthy, political and economic analyst, respectively. The year 2018 was another eye-opener for us. I had come across an article on sports injuries, and it was then that I heard of Preeti Srinivasan. Her story shook me up, and I recognized that some severe injuries completely snatch away quality of life. But Preeti was not one to be subjugated. She rose up to help others who had such severe conditions. Her organization, Soul Free, aims to improve the quality of life of persons living with severe disabilities causing paralysis like spinal cord injury, stroke, muscular dystrophy, and so on, through the provision of better opportunities in medical rehabilitation, education, employment, entrepreneurship, and sports. Samudhaaya Foundation funded for a part of their infrastructure upgrade. The year 2018 was very special because we celebrated the legendary Guru Dr. M.L. Vasanthakumari Amma's 90th birthday, and Soul Free was given the donor check on that day. We were greatly honored by the presence of Srimati Nirmala Sitaraman, the then Defense Minister, and Sri Manoj Sinha, the then MOS for Communications. That evening of 2018 was such a beautiful confluence of art, culture, and service that I'm sure it lingers in the minds of everyone who attended that function. In the same year, we moved towards women and came across Eco Kitchen managed by Setu Lakshmi Johnson. We helped them. And in 2021, the pandemic brought everything to a standstill, and so also dismay and darkness for all artists. As president of the Global Carnatic Musicians Association, and on a personal level as well, we offered financial support and groceries for many families on a sustained period for 6 months until they could get back to some normalcy. In 2022, it was a new venture. Prasanna Gettu, doing great work at the International Foundation for Crime Prevention and Victim Care. That's an area that's very, very dicey. I mean, you could become so much emotional and go overboard while helping these women, but Prasanna stands tall among people, and with solidarity, she helps them because she is in touch with me over the WhatsApp and the phone. She updates me as to what she does, and I feel that it's a very emotional journey. Women and queer individuals are disproportionately impacted by, women are very queer individuals. They are disproportionately impacted by domestic violence and pay the price for it with a loss in access and mobility, education, career, mental and physical health. Samudhaaya Foundation aided this organization on 2 occasions, and so too we helped out Padma Jayaraman with the Mahapariva Trust. On the occasion of my Guru, Dr. M.L. Vasanthakumari's 20th death anniversary on 31st October 2010, we campaigned for organ donation and had 20 members registering on a single day. We have taken Carnatic music to the corporation schools and old age homes in Chennai. Along with my students and members of the music fraternity, we've given performances at select schools in the city. And on 6th October 2012, I had this unique opportunity to perform exclusively for the male residents at the Pural prison. On the 3rd October 2013, I went back there, but this time I sang for the women residents. And both these performances have left an indelible mark both on my career and in the hearts of this unique audience. This year, 2024, being the 25th anniversary of Samudhaaya Foundation, the chosen causes are equally special. Akshaya Trust, Vishwajayam Foundation, and Annai Ullam. From children to women and now to elder care, we have measured our steps, and we hope this next step leads us to more fruitful moments. The gathering of beneficiaries here this evening, both past and present, is an emotional moment for me. I see all of them as angels, and I bow in gratitude to the Almighty for having given Samudhaaya Foundation an opportunity to work with these angels of His. During Samudhaya's journey, we have felt compelled to place on record our recognition for trailblazers across all ages, true visionaries who have inspired us with their knowledge, courage, creativity, and compassion. Thus was instituted the Sadhana Award for Excellence. These awardees have been chosen with a lot of deliberation and are pioneers in their field, breaking down barriers and leading the way in innovative and impactful initiatives. Some of the recipients of the Sadhana Award are Sri K. Parasaran, former Attorney General of India, Dr. Sudha Murthy, Chairperson, Infosys Foundation, Padma Bhushan Awardee Dr. V. Shanta of Adyar Cancer Institute, Bharat Ratna Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, and Sri M. Murali, Managing Director, Sri Krishna Sweets. Their unwavering commitment to serving others have made a profound difference in the lives of countless people. This award honors those who have not only achieved remarkable results, but have also paved the way for future generations. Their legacy will continue to inspire and guide our work for years to come. The Sadhana Award this year is being presented to 2 very special individuals, Deepa Muthaiya and A Kanyakumari, who have been working with such commitment and passion in their chosen fields. They have deviated from the trodden path and set such high standards in their performance that they shine brightly as solitaires. Our progress in this 25th year journey of Samudhaaya Foundation has been made possible with the trust and support of each one of you present here today. Your belief in our mission fuels us to keep us going. To our supporters and partners, thank you for your unwavering belief in us. To our team, your dedication is the foundation upon which we build. And to the communities we serve, thank you for allowing us to be a part of your journey. Samudhaaya will aim to broad base its social activities, reach out to more deserving segments of the society, protect the environment for posterity, recognize trailblazers serving the community selflessly, and build a nation, rather, help build a nation of compassion, love, and kindness. As we celebrate this milestone, let us remember that this is not an end point, but a continuation. We are here to dream bigger, work harder, and continue walking alongside those who need us most. Together, we have achieved so much, and together we will achieve even more in the years to come. Thank you for being a part of the Samudhaaya family here today. Here's to the next 25 years of building brighter futures hand in hand. Jai Hind.
I now request Dr. Sudha Ragunathan to honor our chief guest, Srimati Mallika Srinivasan. Mallika ma'am would like to present a bouquet to Sudhama. On this momentous occasion, Mallika ma'am would like to present Sudhaji with a bouquet. We are indeed honored to be here today to witness the power of generosity and compassion. Our donors have opened their hearts to support our causes, and their kindness will make a real difference in the lives of these individuals. It is with deep gratitude that we present these donor checks. May these funds bring hope, healing, and a brighter future. And on that note, I now invite onto the stage Mr. Gopalan Ganeshan of Akshaya Trust to receive a donor check of rupees 12 lakhs. This generous contribution will support the installation of a 20 kVA on-grid solar panel at their Velappanchavadi premises, helping to reduce running electricity costs and promote eco-friendliness. Mr. Gopalan Ganeshan of Akshaya Trust. I now invite on stage Mr. Shekhar and Ms. Mala from Vishwajayam Foundation. A donor check of rupees 5 lakhs is being presented to Vishwajayam Foundation. This foundation provides essential support to cancer patients and their caretakers at the government Alwarpet Hospital and the government Egmore Children's Hospital in Chennai. And our contribution will help them sustain for a period of time in maintaining a clean and hygienic environment, ensuring caregivers have access to nutritious food and consistent support. I'd like to now invite Mr. Munawar Basha and Mrs. Vijayalakshmi Munawar Basha of Annai Ullam onto the stage. A donor check of rupees 2 lakhs is being presented to Annai Ullam in Kodambakam. Annai Ullam is home to about 30 senior women who have faced many hardships in life. This amount is towards funding for the much needed beds and storage lockers for these residents. Today we are celebrating the transformative power of giving. We've made a significant investment in our community through such funding and aiding. These funds will have a direct and lasting impact on the outstanding work done by our beneficiaries. In addition to contributing to our society, the Samudhaaya Foundation has always taken great pride in honoring outstanding achievers from various fields who have made relentless and selfless contributions. This year is no exception. We are truly delighted to present the Sadhana Awards for Excellence 2024 to two truly remarkable individuals. My call upon Padma Shri, Sangeeta Kalanidhi and Kalaimamani awardee A Kanyakumari Garu and Ms. Deepa Muthaiya, Chairman Dean Foundation, to please come on to the stage.
Samudhaaya Foundation Sadhana Award for Excellence 2024, presented to A. Kanyakumari, Padma Shri and Sangeeta Kalanidhi awardee. The Sadhana Award for Excellence 2024 is presented to Padma Shri and Sangeeta Kalanidhi awardee Vidhushi A. Kanyakumari. This award is being given to an ace musician and a mentor in recognition of 59 years of her unwavering dedication to music. She is a solo violinist, accompanist, an innovator, and organizer of Carnatic instrumental ensembles. A disciple of legendary maestros M. Chandrasekharan and M. L. Vasanthakumari, Kanyakumari has enriched Carnatic music with her unique style and mastery of the violin. She has brought in a touch of novelty to her performances while retaining traditionalism. She has pushed the boundaries of musical expression, which is reflected in the various ragas that she has created and named. She has brought them to life by setting unfamiliar compositions to tune in these ragas. She is also the first female violinist to have given a non-stop marathon performance for 29 hours in 1988 and has created a Ragamalika piece of 108 different ragas. Kanyakumari's unwavering commitment in nurturing the next generation of artists is truly inspiring. Her selfless dedication to teaching without seeking financial rewards is a testament to her passion for music and her belief in its transformative power, inspiring countless others to take to learning the violin. Her contributions to the world of music are immeasurable, and Samudhaaya Foundation takes pride in recognizing her extraordinary achievements and thanks her for her invaluable contributions to the world of music. Sudha Ragunathan, founder and managing trustee, Samudhaaya Foundation, on this day, October 20th, 2024, on the Silver Jubilee occasion. Samudhaaya Foundation Sadhana Award for Excellence 2024 presented to Deepa Muthaiya, Chairman Dean Foundation, Hospice and Palliative Care Centre, Chennai. The Sadhana Award for Excellence 2024 is presented to Ms. Deepa Muthaiya, Chairman Dean Foundation, Hospice and Palliative Care Centre, Chennai. Deepa is a compassionate and dedicated healthcare provider who has been ensuring invaluable palliative care services for the past 25 years. Her unwavering commitment to improving the quality of life for patients facing terminal illnesses has made a profound impact on countless individuals and families. Through her tireless efforts, Dean Foundation has offered comfort, support, and pain relief to those in their final stages of life, ensuring that they experience dignity and peace. Her selfless dedication to the patients and her unwavering belief in the importance of palliative care makes her a true inspiration to the community. Her desire is to achieve a world where all people experience dignity in death as an integral part of their individual life. While one cannot escape death, Deepa wants it to be supported by the best palliative care. Samudhaaya Foundation takes pride in presenting this award to Deepa Muthaiya in recognition of her outstanding contributions to palliative care. Her work is an inspiration to all to live with compassion, empathy, and a commitment to making the world a better place. Sudha Ragunathan, founder and managing trustee, on this day, October 20th, 2024, at the Silver Jubilee celebrations.
May I now request Kanyakumari Garu to say a few words.
நமஸ்காரம். இன்றைக்கி எனக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமான நாள். சுதா ரகுநாதன் அவங்க ஃபவுண்டேஷன், சமுதாயம், ட்ரஸ்டீஸ் எல்லாருக்குமே என்னோட நன்றி. ஃபஸ்ட் நீங்கள் எல்லாம் ஒரு ஸ்டாண்டிங் ஒவேஷன் கொடுக்கணும். ஏன்னா இந்த மாதிரி 25 இயர்ஸ் இந்த மாதிரி சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக ஒரு ஆர்கனைசேஷன் நடக்கிறது அதனால சுதா ரகுநாதன் ரகுநாதன் எங்கே ரகு அண்ட் உஷா கம் சுந்தர் இருக்காருங்க, ஸ்ரீகாந்த், கோபாலசுவாமி சார் வரலே போல இருக்கு இல்லையா, கண்ணனந்தர். சுதா பற்றி சொல்லணுமுன்னாக்கா ஷீ இஸ் லைக் மை சிஸ்டர். ஏன்னா எம்எல்வி அம்மாக்கிட்ட 77 வரைச்சி நான் அங்கே இருந்த எம்எல்வி அம்மாத்தில் ஃபஸ்ட் தர்மவத்தியில் பஜனை செய்யறாங்க பாடியிருக்கா, ராகம் பாடி எம்எல்வி அம்மாக்கிட்ட வரைச்சி. அப்போவே நல்லா பாடுவா. அவள் ருக்மிணி ராஜகோபாலன் மாமி தான் கூட்டின்னு வந்தேன். அது அவள் வீட்டுக்கு போனப்புறம் நான் அங்கே இருந்து எம்எல்வி அம்மா சொன்னான், நல்லா பாடுறா இல்லையா, நான் என் கூட பாடுறதுக்கு கொஞ்சம் ட்ரெயின் பண்ணினா நன்னா வருவா இல்லையான்னு கேட்டா என்ன. ஏன்னா நான் ரொம்ப க்ளோஸ் அப்போ எல்லாம், நான் கொஞ்சம் சீனியர் இவளோட, சுதாவோட. ஆமாம், நான் 71லேயே சேர்ந்துட்டேன் எம்எல்வி அம்மாக்கிட்ட. அப்போலேருந்து ரொம்ப நல்லா பாடுவாள் சுதா. ஏன்னா எம்எல்வி அம்மாவோட இது என்னன்னாக்கா சிஷ்யாக்கள் நல்லா என்கரேஜ் பண்ணுவாள். சாருமதி அவளை எந்த ப்ளஸ் பாயிண்ட்டோ அங்கே விடுவாள் பாடுறதுக்கு. அதே மாதிரி சுதா கச்சேரியில் சஞ்சரதர ஒரு அஷ்டபதி இருக்குது, அதில் அந்த வாய்ஸ் மேலே போகிற யமுனா கல்யாணியில் ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கும். சுதா பாடினா அங்கே விட்டுடுவா எந்தம்மா. அப்போ தான் ஜனங்களுக்கு இவள் யார் பாடுறான்னு அந்த அட்டென்ஷன் வரும். அந்த மாதிரி தான் எம்எல்ஏ அம்மா எல்லா இடத்துலையுமே சுதாவை நல்லா சப்போர்ட் பண்ணி இந்த அளவுக்கு வந்தான்னாக்கா எம்எல்ஏ அம்மாவோட ஆசீர்வாதம், நிச்சயமாக கடவுளோட ஆசீர்வாதம் இருக்கிறதுனால தான் நாங்கள் எல்லாம் இப்படி இருக்கோம்னாக்கா. இந்த இதுக்கு எல்லாம் வெங்கடேஸ்வர சுவாமி, மகாலட்சுமி தேவியோட அனுகிரகம் தான் எனக்கு பரிபூர்ணமாக இருக்குன்னு நான் நம்புகிறேன். அதே மாதிரி சுதாவுக்கு நிச்சயமாக, நான் குருபக்தி ரொம்ப ஜாஸ்தி சுதாக்கும். அதே மாதிரி 50 இயர்ஸ் 100 இயர்ஸ் இந்த மாதிரி இந்த சமுதாயம் ஃபவுண்டேஷன் நிச்சயமாக நடக்கும்னு என்ன, நான் இருப்பேனோ இல்லையோ, பட் நல்லா நடக்கணும்னு பிரார்த்தனை. அதே மாதிரி மல்லிகா அம்மா அவங்களும் அவள் அம்மா இந்திரா அம்மா ரொம்ப நல்லா தெரியும் எங்களுக்கு எல்லாருக்கும். அவங்க கல்யாணத்துக்கு எம்எல்ஏ அம்மா பாட்டு நான் வயலின் வாசித்தேன், சுதா தான் பின்பாட்டு பாடினேன். அந்த அம்மாவுக்கு என்னோட நன்றி. இந்த அவார்டு கொடுத்ததுக்கு எனக்கு நிச்சயமாக ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச்.
Thank you so much, Ma. May I now request Ms. Deepa Muthaiya ma'am to say a few words.
Good evening to all of you, esteemed dignitaries on the dais, fellow awardees, and the august gathering present here. Let me at the outset congratulate Mrs. Sudha Ragunathan for her 25 years of service and being a pioneer in philanthropy in the area of classical music, and for their 25 years of serving society. Dean Foundation completed 25 years ago, and it was so apt that these two occasions could be linked and seen together as serving people. And we started in 2 rooms, on the floor, sitting on mats, and with donors and people like Dr. Sudha helping us. Today we've managed to serve over 19,000 patients and their families. Thank you. We have set up projects in 4 places, and our pediatric project is what touched Sudha's heart. And yes, today we still continue in rented premises. Nothing has changed much. And we still live from month to month searching for help. I just wanted to share a small story. This is a story when Napoleon Hill asked Andrew Carnegie. And that time Andrew Carnegie was one of the richest people. And he was interviewing him for a book. Napoleon was interviewing him for a book. And he asked him, what is the secret? What made you so wealthy? So Carnegie said, it is the sum of the total minds. So Napoleon didn't understand. So Mr. Carnegie replied, all my wealth, success, and money could be traced to the sum total of the minds of my business associates, managers, accountants, chemists, and so on. So if we let that sink in, 25 years of Samudhaaya Foundation, so many minds have been at work with the super brain, the superpower of Dr. Sudha leading it. If you have the right people with you, then you really don't need much of anything else. And she has been blessed with the right people. And so have I. Thank you. So I extend my heartfelt thanks to the Samudhaaya Foundation, at the helm with Mrs. Sudha Ragunathan at the helm, and her trustees. I thank Usha Dinesh for her support and encouragement. And this award is a testament to the collective efforts of our donors, trustees, staff, and volunteers. And this fuels our resolve to continue to serve the ailing and the needy, the dying, especially the children. Thank you very, very much, Samudhaaya Foundation, and all of you present here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kanyakumari Garu and Deepa Muthaiya ma'am, for being here with us this evening. We'd now like to invite you to join us in the audience as we continue with our program. And let's give them another round of applause for their incredible contributions. I now request our chief guest to deliver the presidential address.
Srimati Sudha Ragunathan, trustees of the Samudhaaya Foundation, and all distinguished guests gathered here today. Pranams and a very warm good evening to all. Gathered here today are elders, patrons of Samudaya, and luminaries from all walks of life who share a common love and a pride in our culture and in our philosophy. Each one here, and I can see many outstanding examples besides our award recipients, our Sadhana Award recipients, our beneficiaries. Today I see lots of other individuals, outstanding individuals gathered here. And each one, and I'm so proud to see the number of women here, both at the stage and in our audience here today. So delighted to see that. And each one, and I was going to say in his, and then I looked at all the recipients, it was all about the women. So in his or her own personal way, has enriched our city and our culture. Chennai is today positioned on the world map as a musical, cultural, artistic, business, and education destination par excellence. Having earned for yourself, and it's a little known fact, and perhaps we need to celebrate this a little bit more, earned for itself a pride of place in UNESCO's 64 creative cities of the world. Something that each of us can be very, very proud of. And certainly, Sudha, you've contributed to that in no small measure. It's a city that's not only creative, but also sensitive. It's a sensitive city, it's inclusive, and a city that truly cares. It is organizations like Samudaya and outstanding human beings like Sudha Ragunathan who have made our society richer. One filled, yeah, you can give her a good round of applause for that. So really, and one that is filled with human values of compassion. And we saw Deepa as example today, and Sudha and I were sitting on the stage and saying, full of awe, and saying how much compassion that she has sacrificed her life for the sake of others. A truly, truly compassionate person. And we all strive together to empower all sections of our society towards a better future. On the occasion of Samudhaya's 25th anniversary, I'm delighted to have this opportunity to participate and felicitate Sudha and the trustees of Samudhaya on their vision to go beyond the boundaries of the art form of music and use music as a powerful medium. And we heard about the concerts that she's been singing to very, very, very needy groups of people, and go beyond, therefore, using her art form to connect hearts, heal, and empower communities. My warmest greetings to Samudhaya and Sudha on the milestone occasion as they plan ahead, and like our speaker said earlier, as they plan ahead for the next 25 years of service to society. Samudhaya was born, and Sudha explained this beautifully, her emotion during the war, born from a spirit of giving, and has channeled the power of music to connect with communities, spread hope, and create opportunities. I recall the number of occasions I was sitting there and thinking, Sudha has never hesitated to respond to an invitation to sing. However small the occasion was, especially if it was a public occasion, I have never had a refusal from her. Innumerable occasions, and I was going back, recalling the number of times that I would have invited her to sing for simple public occasions. And she never took anything. She never took anything. If at all, it was a voluntary contribution that we made to Samudhaaya Foundation. That is her spirit, and therefore, if you see, Samudhaya today is opening doors for many through her effort to access their dreams, overcome their disadvantages, through access to healthcare, educational, and vocational empowerment. Sudha, Sangeet, Samudhaya. Sudha has been born to music, and I think she had explained it beautifully, Kanyakumari explained it beautifully. It's born to music, and as she imbibed her Sangeet from the tutelage of her great guru, the legendary MLV Ma, she also imbibed from her one quality, and I had the privilege of knowing Sudha's guru personally as well. And one thing that stands in my mind, and I'm sure in the minds of many, many of you today, as you recall MLV Ma, who knew her, was beyond her music. It was her personal generosity. Her personal generosity and her human value stands out today. And Sudha, as a true Sishya, imbibed that as well. Art is a reflection of society and a mirror to society's past, present, and future. And so is it with the art of music. Its lyrics reflect the times, and its tones resonated. Changing, yet changeless, it has the special power to impact at a deeply personal level. And Sudha, as a great musician, has touched her Rasikas and all of those needy groups that she said that she had gone and had the privilege of singing to, touched them at a spiritual and at a personal level, moving them and moving us all to join her larger journey. Her enthusiasm is infectious. So when she says you have to come for this function, you have to come. There's just no way. There's no way of saying no, because her enthusiasm, because she inspires us to join in the larger journey of transforming lives in an inclusive samudaya. Compassion and care are intrinsic to Indian philosophy, and we in South India have been blessed that we've been relatively less impacted by the pain and suffering of war. And we can certainly count our messages even more as we see the violence that is currently going on just outside our borders. Most of us have not in our adulthood faced the impact of a gruesome war. And the Kargil war brought home this impact in a stark manner to Sudha. A war does not kill or maim a soldier. It devastates his entire ecosystem, parents, partner, children, siblings, community, and nation. And this propelled her to action through the medium that she knows best, music, and Samudhaya was born. Over the years, Samudaya has brought a special smile on people across different age groups, and we saw the joy on the recipients' faces today as well. Fostered hope and optimism. So today, in its silver jubilee year, it is rising in strength, reach, in its vision to touch more and more lives. I extend my warmest greetings and support as we all walk together. Sudha, we are with you in this journey, in your societal efforts to bring light into the lives of others. Intellectuals, business houses, NGOs, socially conscious political parties, erudite and exemplary personalities have made Chennai and Tamil Nadu a caring, socially conscious, inclusive, progressive, and humane society long before CSR, and we were talking about it earlier on the stage, long before CSR, philanthropy, gift of giving, all these became buzzwords. And I think one of the moves that I am most appreciative of the Indian government is the recent move to mandate 2% of profits as CSR. It has been one of the most progressive moves towards inclusive growth. While providing a compelling direction, it compels you to do something, it certainly energizes every corporation to connect with causes that are associated with their larger vision. You have a choice. And so that voluntary effort to do more is certainly much higher. And therefore, it propels a multifaceted progress through voluntary, wholehearted, participative approach and engages large sections of people. Our employees come forward in droves when it finds that it is linked to the larger vision of the organization. And if you do a program, we are never short of volunteers to run that program and participate in the program. That's what CSR movement has done in our country. And all of us, as was earlier said, I think Sudha in her opening comments, have benefited from the visionary approach of those luminaries of our society, and with such initiatives such as Samudaya. And in thanksgiving, therefore, let's dedicate ourselves to giving back in our own individual ways. And before I conclude, I want to share with you the words of my Guru, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, who said, "We owe everything to society and should be grateful to society for all that we receive from it. We have to repay this debt by helping at least as many people as we can. With a genuine keenness or readiness to serve others, one can attain happiness in any group or community. And the very eagerness to serve others will endow you with the power and skill," and we've seen some excellent examples here, power and skill necessary for the required service. And therefore, on the 25th anniversary of Samudaya, I'll quote Bhagwan again, "Plant the seeds of love in your hearts. Let them grow into trees of service and shower the sweet fruit of Ananda. Share the Ananda with all. That is the proper way to celebrate a birthday and this anniversary." On that note, I conclude with a Mangalam by wishing our great musician with her passion to serve, success, satisfaction, and support from all of us that constitute this Samudaya. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your inspiring words, ma'am, and we are truly honored by your presence. May I now invite Cleveland Sri Sundaram to say a few words.
நமஸ்காரம். யூஎஸ் பாலிட்டிக்ஸில் ஒரு பவர்ஃபுல் காங்கிரஸ்மேன் ராஜா கிருஷ்ணமூர்த்தின்னு இருக்கார். பப்ளிக் ஸ்பீக்கிங்கை பற்றி அவர் 3 ரூல்ஸ் சொன்னார் 2 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னால். நம்பர் 1, பி ஷார்ட். நம்பர் 2, பி ஸ்வீட். நம்பர் 3, பி கான். சும்மா இடத்த பிடிச்சிட்டு உக்காண்டிருக்காது. இந்த மாதிரி ஐ வில் பி வெரி ஷார்ட். I want to say a few words honestly from the bottom of my heart. சுதா அவர்களை சுதா வெங்கட்ராமன் என்று இருந்த காலத்திலிருந்து தெரியும். எம்எல்வி அம்மா மூலமாக தான் இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ணி, ஒரு வசத்தியான சங்கீதம், 4 வித்வான்கள் விதூஷிகள் ஒத்துக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு சங்கீதம்னாக்க சுதா ரகுநாதன் அவருடைய சங்கீதம். இன்றைக்கு புகழுடைய உச்சத்தில் இருக்கார் என்றானாக்க சுலபமாக அவளுக்கு கிடைக்கல. அது at every step of the way, okay, she has to prove herself. Being a disciple of a great Vidhushi like M.L. Vasanthakumari, you are perpetually at the shadow of such a great artist. You have to come out of that. ரொம்ப அழகாக தன்னுடைய வித்வத்தினால, தன்னுடைய டெடிக்கேஷனால், தன்னுடைய குரு பக்தியால் சங்கீத உலகத்தில் வந்து எந்த காலத்தில் எடுத்தாலும் ஒரு 4-5 பேருக்கு தான் மேலே இடம் இருக்கும். அதில் தனக்கென்று ஒரு இடத்தை பிடித்து கொண்டிருப்பவர் சுதா ரகுநாதன் அவர்கள். பாரம்பரியமான சங்கீதத்தை கொஞ்சம் கூட விடாமல் அந்த பாரம்பரியத்தோடு இந்த புகழின் உச்சத்தில் இருக்கிறார். வித்வான்கள் விதூஷிகள் அவள் சங்கீதத்தை கொடுக்கறதே சமுதாயத்துக்கு ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு குடிப்பினை, ஒரு கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன் அதை அவர்கள் செய்து கொண்டு இருக்கிறார்கள். அதுக்கு அடுத்த ஸ்டெப் என்னன்னாக்க, தானாக அதை கொண்டு வந்து மற்றவாள்கிட்ட போய் சேர்க்கிறது. அந்த விதத்தில் சுதா அவர்கள் ஒரு கார்ப்பரேஷன் ஸ்கூலாக இருக்கலாம், முதியோர்கள் இல்லமாக இருக்கலாம், இல்லைனாக்கே யாருமே நினச்சி பார்க்க முடியாத சிறைச்சாலை கூட போய் அவர்களுக்காக நம்முடைய சங்கீதத்தை போய் சேர்த்திருக்கிறார். இது ரொம்ப பாராட்ட வேண்டியது. அதுக்கு அடுத்தது என்னன்னாக்க, நீங்கள் புகழின் உச்சத்தில் இருக்கும்போது தான் உங்களை வந்து எதுக்காக வருவானாக்க ஃபண்ட் ரைசிங்காக கூப்பிடுவான். எனக்கு கூட்டம் வரணும், பணம் வரணும், தட் இஸ் த பர்பஸ். அதனால தான் ஃபண்ட் ரைசிங்காக கூப்பிடுவான். நிறைய பேர், நிறைய வித்வான்கள் விதூஷிகள் அதுக்கு ஒத்துழைச்சிருக்கா. இன்றைக்கு வந்து சென்னையில் உண்டான பல ஆடிட்டோரியத்தை பார்த்தானாக்கே அதில் வித்வான்கள் விதூஷிகளுடைய கான்ட்ரிபியூஷனுங்கிறத நம்ம நிச்சயமாக நினச்சி பார்க்கணும். அந்த விதத்தில் சுதா ரகுநாதன் அவர்கள் பல இந்த ஃபண்ட் ரைசிங் இதுக்காக எந்த விதமான பிரதிபலனும் எதிர்பார்க்காமல் இந்தியாவில் மட்டுமில்லை வெளிநாட்டிலே அதை மாதிரி செய்திருக்கிறார்கள். அந்த பெரிய மனசை நம்ம பாராட்டணும். அதுக்கப்புறம் ஒன்று இருக்குது, அது அவர் ஒருத்தர் தான் செய்திருக்கிறார் வித்வான்கள் விதூஷிகளில். என்னன்னாக்க, நீ கூப்பிட்டு ஃபண்ட் ரைசிங் கூப்பிட்டு ஒரு நல்ல காரியத்துக்கு நான் பணம் சம்பாதிச்சு கொடுக்கறது ஒன்று இருக்குது. நானே பணத்தை சம்பாதிச்சு யாருக்கு வேணுமோ அவளுக்கு கொடுக்குறேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி 25 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னால் ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கிறார்கள். எவ்வளவு சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக பண்ணியிருக்கார்கள் என்றால், ரொம்ப ஒரு கஷ்டமான நிலைமையில் பணம்ங்கிறது வந்து முதல்ல கச்சேரி கேட்குறதே ரொம்ப சிரமம், போய் கேட்குறது. அவளாக கொடுத்தாலும் கூப்பிட்டு கொடுத்தாலும் டேட் பார்த்து ஒத்துக்கிறது வேறு சமாச்சாரம். அப்படி இருக்கும்போதும் பணத்தை போய் கேட்குறதுங்கிறது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். டோனர்ஸ்ட்டை போய் கேட்குறதுங்கிறது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். அதுக்கு வந்து ஒரு மனசில் வந்து இந்த நோன்னு சொன்னாக்கே அந்த ரிஜெக்ஷனை ஏற்றுக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு மனப்பான்மை வேணும் முதல்ல. அது வந்து நம்ம பண்ணுற ஒரு சமுதாயத்துக்கு செய்யக்கூடிய ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு கான்ட்ரிபியூஷனுங்கிறத மனசில் வச்சுட்டானாக்க தன்னுடைய சொந்த வெறுப்பு விருப்புங்கிறதெல்லாம் வெளியில் போயிடும். அப்படியே அந்த விதத்தில் சுதா அவர்கள் இன்றைக்கு வந்து இத்தனை அமைப்புகளுக்கு இவ்வளவு தூரம் செய்து கொடுத்திருக்கிறார்கள் என்றால், எந்த அளவு அவருடைய சங்கீதம் வசதியோ அந்த அளவு அவருடைய மனசும் வசதியாக இருக்குது. அவர்களுக்கு உங்களுடைய சார்பில் என்னுடைய மனமார்ந்த நன்றியையும் பாராட்டுக்களையும் தெரிவிக்கிறேன். சமுதாயா ஃபவுண்டேஷன் நம்ம கன்னியாகுமரி அம்மா அவர்கள் சொன்ன மாதிரி இன்னும் 25 வருஷம் இல்லை, 50 வருஷம் இல்லை, 100 வருஷம் இருந்து இந்த தொண்டை பரிபூர்ணமாக செய்து கொண்டிருக்க வேண்டும் என்று எல்லாம் வல்ல இறைவனை வேண்டுகிறேன். எல்லாருக்கும் வேண்டிய நமஸ்காரங்கள்.
Thank you so much, Sundaram sir. We're delighted that Kala Darshana has agreed to stage their dance production Kallalagar this evening. And in appreciation, we would like to present a token of affection to the Kala Darshana team. May I request Sumitra Subramaniam to kindly come forward and receive the honor.
There's one person that Samudhaaya Foundation would like to honor with all its love. I don't know whether Samudhaya is a he or a she, so I see it. This person has been with Samudhaya for the last, I think, close to 24 years. And I think the person knows who he is. Mr. Murali from Sri Krishna Sweets, please come up and receive a small token of our large affection. I'd like to quickly honor Deepika for her time, for her beauty, for her grace, for her talent in stitching this entire event together. Incidentally, she's my student. We'd like to express our gratitude to Sarvepalli Shreya. Actually, they are a duet, Shreya and Rajalakshmi, but both of them being doctors, Raja is sitting for her pre-final exam, so only Shreya, Dr. Shreya has come here. Oh yes, they are my students.
The festive season has begun, and with Diwali just round the corner, and we are celebrating 25 years of Samudhaaya Foundation. To mark the special occasion, we have organized a lucky draw. I'm sure all of you have submitted your names and numbers, and I now invite our founder, Dr. Sudha Ragunathan, to pick the winners. Let's get started and see who the first winner is. We have a bunch of them. Can we give a mic? Miss Meera Ratnam? Miss Meera Ratnam, if you're here, please come up to the dais. Yes, you need to be here seated in order to receive the prize. So if you're here, please walk up to the stage. Dhruv. Is Dhruv here? S. Vijayalakshmi. G. Kala. S. Anjali. Shri Samanvita. Is Shri Samanvita here? Oh, she's there. Miss Hemalata. Miss Pooja. Mr. Inbasagar. Miss Asha Ramesh. Mr. Nakulan. Is Mr. Nakulan here? Mr. S.V. Raman. Congratulations to the prize winners. Would like to thank NAC for their support and Shambhavi Boutique. May I now invite Mr. R. Sundar, Trustee, Samudhaaya Foundation, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Namaskarams. On this milestone occasion for Samudhaaya Silver Jubilee celebrations, on an auspicious Sankatahara Chaturthi evening, we invoke God's and specifically Ganesha's blessings, the Ishta Devam of Sudhaji. I'm here trying to cope up with the dual role of being a trustee and an ardent admirer of our visionary founder, the prima donna of Carnatic music, Srimati Sudha Ragunathan. Let everything you do be done in love, goes the saying. How true when we recall with pride the contribution of the charismatic Srimati Sudha Ragunathan. A radiant and trailblazing achiever, Sudha Ragunathan is probably the only artist from India who has mobilized single-handedly and contributed over rupees 6 crores for various social causes, and surely an inspiration to fellow human beings, the artist fraternity in particular. Rasikas, philanthropists, and corporates will certainly emulate from her noble deeds. Many persons have a wrong idea of what constitutes true happiness. It is not attained through self-gratification, but through fidelity to a worthy purpose. Samudhaya's work has been noteworthy, as you heard Sudha outline and share in detail the very many activities that have been done right from 1999 till date, and one event in which Dr. Abdul Kalam shared is what I am also sharing here, that Sudha Ragunathan is a rare gem of an artist who, amidst her hectic and punishing schedule, gives back to society in myriad ways and appeal to artist community to emulate her. Relentless and sustained strategies involving multiple stakeholders has seen the implementation of several important projects in the last two decades. As we, most of us here, are the fortunate and privileged, should share 3 T's: time, talent, and treasure for the betterment of society. Sudhaji has lived to this creed and added another T, touch. Yes, touching the lives of several people from all walks of life. And of course, you can cheer loudly. Don't hesitate. Sudha's endearing deeds are very much like her sprightly and vibrant music. They leave a trail which is imprinted in the hearts of everyone. She draws inspiration from Bharat Ratna M.S. Subbulakshmi, whose contribution to several causes was selfless noble deeds and monumental till date, and we don't know of any other musician who has done such a charitable work. And then, of course, she emulated her own guru, the generous, humane M.L. Vasanthakumari, to whom reaching out to anyone seeking help was in the spirit of walk the talk. Her empathy and compassion were truly a motivation for young Sudha. Sudha combines the spirit of sharing, caring, and reaching that she embarked on this foundation for a better Samudayam in 1999. And before we could blink twice, it's 25 years of fulfilling journey. A single-handed work with determination, dedication, and devotion. She is the architect for the success of Samudaya, making a deep impact. I cannot but hold back our personal bonding with Sudha, our family's bonding. My mother is here, and my father, who was always fascinated by her sparkle and passion in her music and service, wished her many laurels, and all his prophetic words have come true in the passage of time, and one befitting honor awaits to fulfill RRC's dream. In early 90s, RRC spoke thus at Hamsadwani stage, and I quote him, "She is receiving awards at a frenetic pace that she bids fair to blaze forth as another queen of song with all the glittering and glistening prefixes, Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Sangeeta Kalanidhi, and one that remains is the treasure of our art and jewel of India, Bharat Ratna soon." Words cannot adequately describe this beyond compare pulsating idol of the virtuosity of the masses and the classes alike. Unquote, Sudha's contribution can be summed up thus: the importance of good people in our life is just like the importance of heartbeats, not visible, but supports our life. This stage is adorned with the fragrance of a luminous achiever, Srimati Mallika Srinivasan, industrialist and one of the celebrated women leader, connoisseur patron, and who has a special bonding with Sudhaji for over 5 decades, as Srimati Mallika's mother and MLV were very close friends. And of course, both of them also share a bhakti vibe as devotees of Bhagavan Satya Sai Baba. Srimati Mallika's achievements are part of the incredible India story. She did not plow a lonely furrow, but led the team from the front and made TAFE an international brand that BBC described her India tractor queen one notch above men. No wonder Sudha chose all women on stage and gave only 20% reservation for men on stage. Be that, she is the one, not just the one, but not anyone, but the greater person that we have on stage on Mallika Srinivasan is because of her achievements. Mallika Srinivasan's presence here means a lot to Samudaya and Sudha in particular, and we thank her for her gracious participation, kind words, which will certainly strengthen our resolve to reach out to society with renewed vigor and commitment. We sincerely express our gratitude to her for taking the time amidst her hectic schedule and look forward to her guidance and support. An event which recognizes the sadhana of excellence in their chosen field, Deepa Muthaiya for her dedication in healthcare for palliative care, and of course the world-acclaimed violin maestro A. Kanyakumari for her near 6 decades of unparalleled contribution, of course, not only as a performer, but as a guru. This event owes a lot to another dynamic women professional and a well-wisher, Srimati Usha Dinesh, who has meticulously planned for this celebration. Her hard work and coordination has made this event indeed a grand one. With Sudhaji traveling in US and many of us in the foundation tied up with our own priorities, it has been Usha Dinesh all the way taking it on her shoulders. Thank you, Usha. When it comes to working with us, Sweet King Murali, who makes the Mysore Pa melt in your mouths, does the same thing to make it a sweet experience by lending his full solid support to all our activities and to this event in particular. He is involved in several social spiritual causes and puts together events on all 365 days. His team and of course Purnima from Sri Krishna Sweets and others have chipped in as always to organize the Samudaya 25 function befittingly. A big cheer to the several donors, philanthropists who have supported all through our journey with handsome contributions to add to our corpus to reach out with appropriate assistance. We thank all the beneficiaries who have come here to express their gratitude to Sudha Ragunathan and Samudhaaya Foundation. This event is supported by NAC with plaques, gifts, Shambhavi, Kalpana and Sudarnava Academy of Musical Excellence and other donors for their generous gifts which you all saw. We are indebted to Srimati Jayanti Subramaniam, the celebrated Bharatanatyam artist, reputed dance choreographer, and the artistic director of Kala Darshana, the dance school, for accepting to present the much admired Kallaragar dance drama, a devotional theme with her talented team of dancers, and also to Asha Krishna Kumar for organizing this presentation along with Srimati Jayanti. We gratefully acknowledge the support of Narada Gana Sabha team, Sri Shanmugam backstage, Sri Murugan for audio, Sri Balaji photographers and all the volunteers. We offer our pranams to all of you Rasikas, patrons of art and donors, and thank you for your esteemed presence. Our media friends have always covered extensively and motivated us with positive words to encourage Samudaya. To all the fellow trustees for your faith, unwavering support, and a big namaste and thanks. I would like to acknowledge the wonderful comparing of Deepika, as always, for which talent she is seen in other corporate shows as well. A thought to inspire all of us. If you want to know someone's mind, listen to their words. If you want to know someone's heart, watch their actions. Yes, you can all applaud the actions of Sudha Ragunathan, who is the harbinger of hope and cheer, transforming the lives of many thousands through her colorful classical art and music and compassionate heart. You can't lead the people if you don't love the people. You can't save the people if you don't serve the people. I sign off with a big thank you, Sundar Ramachandran, to all those who have stood by Samudaya for the welfare of our society. Before I sign off, I have one small word to say that every year when she puts this event, it has been always a joy for all of us to come together to work with her because she is a thorough professional. Please, friends, log on to samudhayafoundation.org. Contributions can also be sent for charitable causes through Samudaya, and details are available in the website. The name Mudita is all about creating a rare and beautiful dharmic joy. It's the beginning of the next 25 years for us to celebrate golden moments with all of you. And we move on to create happiness and good fortune for others. Mudita, an unending journey for creating joy. Friends, wishing you and your family a joyous, colorful and sparkling Deepavali, and thank you for your attention and participation on this milestone Silver Jubilee celebrations. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you so much, dear audience, for being with us in this joyous and landmark moment. You've made our evening really beautiful. This is Deepika Vardarajan. Enjoy the rest of your evening.